As he knows there's an MG here. MG does suppress one. He knows where that one MG is. However, this Puma here, I don't think two rifle squads can take on a Puma, a Volks Grenadier squad, and a sniper, especially for the Fatherland pop, which makes them fight better while they are in their own territory. I don't see what he can do here. He can really just focus fire one squad. And you can see that one squad is trying to get reinforced and does push him out. Are we going to see a strafing run? No strafing run from him. Probably out of munitions for that. That would have been great for him. But unfortunately, he's probably out of munitions now. And Seb holds. I don't think TOMITOMA can come. It's still kind of close. However, I think Seb can hold on to this. He is restationed himself. I've seen games like this, and once the player makes a comeback and starts denying capping power like this with his Puma, and TOMITOMA hasn't really been able to push through this middle here. He could go for a flank. I think that's what he'll start to do, since he can't take Seb on straight on head on anymore. And you can see, wow, that's a lot of unclaimed supply drops at the moment. And what is he? He's building something out of his tank depot. I'd switch players, but it does screw up the desynchronization. And I apologize. I just realized I haven't done a synchronization in a long time. I might as well do one now. 41 minutes, 28, 29, 30. And TOMITOMA gonna push out, gonna try to go for the middle again, spreading out his units. As always, it's pretty standard once you get up here. You better damn well spread out your units because of these MGs. And however, getting two squads suppressed, unfortunately, and that only allows one squad to be unsuppressed. And Seb, of course, gonna focus fire down that one squad, force it to retreat down to two guys. We do have a Sherman that is coming out, and and a bombing run, so he's saving up everything for that, taking out one Puma, and the Sherman just needs a micro around this. Once he kills this AT gun, he should be free reign here. Because there's nothing to counter the Sherman. The Sherman will just start mopping up these squads, mop up that MG squad, and he takes it out. Will take out the MG, and TOMITOMA does manage to dislodge Seb from here. This is a back and forth game. This is an amazing game, and will the Sherman take out the Puma? I don't see any counter from Seb. Seb doesn't even building anything at the moment. I think he just doesn't have enough manpower, and we actually firing the Nebels off because he knows the Sherman is on its way, and he may lose those Nebels, and the rifle squads are in the middle, so why not? However, the Sherman getting one veterancy, and it is actually retreating, so Seb has 30 munitions. Panzerfaust aren't going to kill this tank. Nothing is going to kill this tank at the moment. Is he building the AT gun yet? No, he isn't. So I don't know what Seb's plan is to counter the Sherman. He isn't building anything right now. He's up to 380 manpower, 40 munitions. Gonna fire a Panzerfaust at this tank, so maybe about 2 more will kill that. However, he only has 10 munitions, plus 34 is his income. So maybe if he can just kind of take the shots from the Sherman, take on his infantry while that is going on, and recap these VPs. And that's all I can really think of. Seb, yes, he finally building that AT gun, is about halfway done. If he can get one shot off of that Sherman, he should be able to happily counter that, and he's countering all his infantry, TOMITOMA's infantry, very well here. And actually, if he can take out this AT gun and reman it for himself, that'll force the Sherman to start dancing around and get TOMITOMA a little worried, as well as buy time for his AT gun that is building and is now complete. Sherman hasn't decided to move out yet. There are no repair squads coming in to take care of that little Sherman. And once again, forcing TOMITOMA to unfortunately retreat because of this one MG. And Nebel's going off here. I'm not sure what he's going to try to aim for. Maybe try to catch the AT gun, perhaps, or just fire into the middle to clean it out. And he will not get any kills. There is a medic bunker up for TOMITOMA. I don't think Seb has realized that. Once he does, he's going to start killing it off with his AT gun. And taking damage engine from a mortar, I believe. That's unfortunate there. And oh man, what was that? Of taking out a Volks Grenadier squad, actually. So we do have Grenadiers out for Seb. I think that was from the medic bunker. Let me double check here. Yeah, that was from the medic bunker. So zombie Grens for Seb. I wonder if he's gonna get a Shreks on that. Nah, I don't think you should get Shreks. The LMG is what you want right now because Tomitoma does have a heavy emphasis on infantry right now. He has bars, he has veterancy on his bar squads, and Seb already has an AT gun to counter that Sherman, as well as little extra damage from Panzerfaust. He has 80 munitions now, so let's see if we see any upgrades on that. And oh, actually popping for the fatherland here, trying to desperately hold on. 50 munitions, 50 VPs, a 157, 2 rifle squads. Puma gonna do their damage here. However, there's nothing to counter the Puma really. Nothing to counter this AT gun. I know he does have the Sherman, but he's not gonna walk in there with that AT gun facing this direction. The Sherman is just gonna take too long to flank, so he will lose this fight. Gonna try to do as much damage as he can with his squads. Try to throw a grenade off perhaps. However, taking too much damage and wisely retreats with 2 guys there. Triple veteran, so you don't want to lose your triple vet squads. The AT gun's kind of lonely here. If Seb realizes that he can just waltz in there, take out the AT gun, take out this mortar squad, there's nothing to defend him. The Pioneers squad's coming in here, so that will allow Seb to realize that. And let's see if we see anything. There's one Sherman here to defend. However, if he can move his mobile AT gun up, shoo away that Sherman, start going to town on all these squads here, as all the rifle squads are currently reinforcing. And look at all these supply drops, 1 2 3 4 5 6 in there. I guess Tomitoma's just been so busy trying to get back onto the field, hasn't even bothered to claim those yet. And Sherman actually going to the base to do a little harassment. It's a great move here because Seb only has 1 AT gun. That's not going to do anything. Oh, and that's actually a second Sherman. So if he can micro here, and oh no, we have another bombing run here. Needs to get that AT gun out of the position, or out of that line of fire, and he does. Not doing too much damage actually. The bombing run only knocking one, doing a lot of damage to 1 Volksgrenadier squad and knocking this medic bunker down to half health. However, what he really needed was to kill this AT gun, and then his Sherman should allow him to come back, as he doesn't have really any too heavy counters to it. We do have the Shreks out, so Seb did buy Shrek squad because his AT guns were probably just getting destroyed too many times by Tomitoma. Bombing runs especially now, there are 2 squads, so if he can get this one Shrek squad to fire onto that last Sherman that's low on health, Tomitoma does know this, so that's why he's pushing into this this Panzer squad, Panzer Grenadier squad, or Grenadier squad, because that will screw up the pathing. It won't allow them to get stationary and fire on it. 1 guy left, takes out the tank, needs to retreat it right now, and he does. Oh no, and gets popped by the second Sherman that does have triple vet. So unfortunately, I think that was his last counter to it until he starts rebuilding one. Yes, he is building another AT gun to counter the Sherman. However, Tomitoma should take advantage of this, and he does realize this, taking out that medic bunker, allow his Sherman to do free reign as much damage as possible. The only thing Seb really has right now are Panzerfaust, and his munitions haven't been the greatest. He does have plus 45 income, so he is up to 45 munitions. However, he's been, and excuse me there, gonna take out this Nebel. That Nebel does have 9 kills. The Sherman actually changing directions there and gonna fire onto that Pioneer squad, but unfortunately misses and shoots 3 feet in front of it. So we have another Sherman coming out, and both players taking serious blows to each other, losing tanks, losing squads, but they're just so good at this. And here we go, the AT gun gonna fire onto that Sherman. Can the Sherman, I would not go. Oh man, he's going to try to attack with his triple vet Sherman here. I do not agree with that because there's just too much distance. However, he does manage to close the distance. Oh, and he gets a shot off just barely. Out of control, triple vet. See you later. Goodbye. And however, his second Sherman is still wreaking havoc in the middle. And now the VPs are back to being neutral just momentarily. Tomitoma going to recap the middle. However, at the same time, Seb capping the left one. But Seb just slightly ahead of the game here. Going to cap this right VP. Can he cap the right VP before this tank gets here? He should be able to one-shot make kill these Pioneer squads. Oh no. Doing a lot of damage. Needs to retreat that Pioneer squad. Right now, the mobile AT gun desperately trying to get in here and save the Pioneer squad. That there's actually an MG bunker set up over here. I did not realize that, and that's going to be a nuisance. That even though the Sherman here is going to counter that bunker, it delays Tomitoma from capping this VP. And that AT gun's actually coming in to take care of that Sherman, so that Sherman's going to have to get out of here, perhaps go through Seb's base, or just do a loop-de-loop around here, and then this rifle squad should shoo away that AT gun because they do have stickies. One sticky will take out this AT gun. However, the Sherman doing the dance around. Pioneer's desperately trying to repair it, however I don't think it is enough, and takes it out, also getting veterancy. And this MG bunker, unfortunately, it will go down if no help comes from there. And I think Seb is probably rebuilding another AT gun, or will soon, because he still doesn't have a counter for it. He keeps losing his counters, unfortunately. But at the same time, he has killed quite a bit of tanks. And VPs are now 27 to 96. So it's getting very, very desperate here, down to the wire. This is a crazy game, and Neville's going off once again. Where is it landing? Trying to take out this rifle squad, actually. I think the rifle squad was over there, but he does manage to get away unharmed. This MG bunker will go down, but you see the whole time it was up, it has delayed Tomitoma from ever capping in here. Oh no, the Neville doing lots of damage. Will he manage? Oh, 4 guys, 3 guys. Here come artillery, registered artillery. He really wants to keep this VP. Will not kill that squad, unfortunately, but he does keep the VP. This registered artillery will destroy any squads in that vicinity, and I hear more fighting here in the middle. MG is set up. Grenadier squad very low on health, needs to retreat that one. However, as the game starts to get more desperate, you see players start to get more greedy. Capping with 1 Grenadier squad, you would not see that early game. However, now's the time to start doing it. He wants those munitions, nothing to counter the Sherman. Pops for the fatherland, and he does actually have this 1 AT gun. However, the Sherman is just gonna walk over here, kill this Nebel, and I don't know if Seb's just like, screw it, I don't care about that, I need the middle more, I don't care about my base, I need to take out the Sherman over here and get rid of it. However, there's an AT gun here supporting the Sherman. It's just such a close fight. If Seb could walk a squad over here to take out that AT gun, and because there's nothing here to defend it, there's one little airborne squad that is just getting suppressed, trying to reinforce, and only has 2 guys, so he kills the MG. However, the Volksgrenadier squads here gonna walk in, see that AT gun, but the VP is top priority right now for both players. 27 to 70. Strafing run coming in, taking out the AT gun, and the Volksgrenadier squad is down to 2 guys, being suppressed, pinned actually, so they cannot cap. And oh man, the Sherman delivers the death blow here on the left side, loses another Volksgrenadier squad, so losing 2 Volksgrenadier squads at one time. Oh no, and checking the attack map, Seb doesn't have anything. VPs are 27 to 65. Tomitoma has 2 rifle squads, and the Sherman may be able to take out the Sherman at least. Seb building a Puma right now, so the only thing he can cap with is a Pioneer squad, which is getting fired down on by this airborne. They do have double veterancy, so if you can take out this Sherman has the main gun destroyed. Firing a Nebel, I really don't know who is going to win this. It looks like Tomitoma. However, you never know. He's going to decap this. Oh, strafing run, trying to kill out this Pioneer squad, so he managed to decap it. I would retreat this, as they are not going to finish it. Oh man, the AT gun here, it's not going to do the damage, but if you can kind of screw up the pathing, he might be able to cap this. You can see he's desperately trying to do it. For the 5 line has been popped quite a while ago. Will he actually get the cap off? Oh no, and he doesn't. He doesn't get the cap off, and the Puma coming out onto the field, getting a sticky onto the AT gun. There's 1 Volksgrenadier squad does pop out. They can cap for him, so that's the only squad he can cap. It's unfortunate he lost that Pioneer squad, or just wasn't able to cap it, and Tomitoma is now capping the middle. He has the left and middle VP, and currently capping the right VP here. So the Puma trying to get this airborne squad out of here. The airborne squad trying to stay here as long as possible, which will annoy him and just delay him as long as possible. Unfortunately, the Volksgrenadier squad, oh no, he lost the Volksgrenadier squad again. He's just getting overly greedy here, which I understand you need to, but unfortunately that will be game. 8 VPs, a 64 triple cap. Wow, I thought Seb actually would be able to hold on there for a while. Well, he did get his 2nd medic bunker finally up, had a good position in the middle, and no GG. So Seb just lost all his units. You can see he only has his Puma, which was about to go down. His Nebel over here, he just had too many blows by Tomitoma, just running into his base, killing off his Nebels. He had 3 Nebels here, they all got taken out, and allowing that one Sherman to get away, losing. He didn't have counters for Tomitoma's Shermans. He did, but he kept losing him, and he didn't have any backups. The only backups he has were Panzerfaust, which aren't that great, especially when he's been using munitions on For the Fatherland. So that was a very good game. I hope my casting was as good as this game, because I really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.